Welcome to my channel Limelight Leaks. Please share and subscribe, and hit the bell icon for latest updates.
The bus just came back from getting painted and it looks way better than I thought it would. This bus is going to look amazing when we're done with it. Dave Kindig is a creative guy who runs Kindig Design. He's not just someone who builds cars. He's a dreamer who made his shop one of the most famous places for making custom cars. With his great team helping him, Dave has built cars that are perfect in every way. But not every amazing car he's made has been shown to everyone. Hidden away in his personal garage are special cars that even his biggest fans don't know about. What's been hiding behind those garage doors? Come with us as we find out. The man behind all the magic. They say the cars we drive tell people a lot about who we are, but when it comes to Dave Kindig, that saying means something totally different. To understand his incredible car collection, you first need to understand Dave himself. Dave's love for anything with four wheels started when he was just a little kid. While most kids were playing with action figures, Dave was crazy about Hot Wheels cars, trucks, and anything that had wheels and could roll around. His mom and dad saw how much he loved cars from a very young age. As Dave got older, his love for cars just kept getting stronger and stronger. When Dave was in college, he became totally obsessed with changing how cars looked. He would spend hours drawing, sketching, and imagining what cars could look like instead of how they already were. But sitting in classrooms couldn't hold back his big dreams and ideas. So when Dave was 29 years old, he decided to drop out of college and put everything he had into making his dream come true. In 1999, he started Kindig Design in Salt Lake City, Utah. And from that very moment, everything changed completely. People could bring their cars to his shop, leave them there, and when they came back to pick them up, they wouldn't even recognize their own cars. Dave and his team had turned them into rolling pieces of art. Dave didn't just stop at building cars. He even designed his own special door handles called Smart Smooth Door Handles. These custom pieces became so popular that now people can buy them online and in stores all around the world. His company also makes other car parts and accessories, and they are all made with the same perfect quality and attention to tiny details that made Dave famous in the first place. What makes Dave different from other car builders? He's not just a guy who works with machines and tools. He's an artist who uses a pencil to draw his ideas. Before Dave does anything in his shop with the actual cars, all of his ideas come to life on paper first. That old-fashioned way of working with his hands and drawing is part of what makes his car design so special and different from everyone else's. It wasn't even Dave's idea to be on TV shows. TV producers saw his amazing work and asked him if he wanted to be on television. In 2014, a TV show called Bitchin Rides started showing on television. Since then, it's become a huge hit with people who love cars all over the place. The show has been running for many seasons now, and there are more seasons coming in the future. But Dave is way more than just someone who's really good at working with metal and building cars. He's also really smart when it comes to business. From cool clothing to car parts that people really want, his merchandise makes a lot of money like a pro businessman. And when Dave's not in his shop bending and shaping steel, you can find him at car shows getting crowds excited and inspiring car lovers from everywhere. His headquarters is a huge warehouse building in Salt Lake City, Utah. This big building is the heart of Kindig Design, the place where Dave's drawings and sketches turn into real cars that people can actually drive. With a net worth of around $3 million and money coming in every year of over $500,000, Dave has built a life that many people dream about having. His company even charges up to $200,000 for each custom car they build, and people are happy to pay that much money for Dave's work. Dave isn't just happy designing and building cars for his customers. He's also built an amazing collection of his own personal cars. Some of the cars sitting in his garage are worth so much money they are basically priceless. Each car tells its own story, not just about the car itself, but about the man who made it into what it is today. Let's take a closer look at some of Dave Kindig's best and rarest cars that most people have never seen before. The first car on our list is the Kindig CF1 Corvette. When it comes to dream cars, very few builders anywhere in the world can bring imagination to life quite like Dave Kindig can. Among the most special cars in his personal collection sits a creation so beautiful it takes your breath away, the legendary Kindig CF1 Corvette. This isn't just any regular car. It's a work of art that has wheels and can actually drive down the road. The CF1 was inspired by the legendary 1953 Chevrolet Corvette, but the CF1 is Dave Kindig's modern twist on that classic car icon. It mixes the timeless beauty of the original old Corvette with today's most advanced engineering and technology, creating a machine that looks both classic and futuristic at the exact same time. At its core, the CF1 is built on a custom chassis made by Roadster Shop called a Spec 7 chassis. This chassis was designed specifically for this one car, giving it the strength and stability it needs to handle massive amounts of power. And when it comes to how well this Corvette performs and drives, it definitely doesn't disappoint anyone. With the addition of aluminum control arms and Fox coilover shocks, the CF1 delivers a ride that's not just smooth as silk, but razor sharp and built to grip the road with absolute confidence and control. What makes the CF1 even more amazing and extraordinary is that every single CF1 car that gets built is completely unique and one of a kind. No two CF1 cars will ever be exactly alike. Each car is a reflection of Dave Kindig's vision, his never-ending passion for design, and his obsession with getting even the smallest details exactly right. This project goes way beyond just building cars. This is nothing less than automotive art that can actually move and drive around. The CF1 is equipped with modern independent suspension at both the front and rear of the car, using parts that came from a C7 Corvette. And while the CF1 tips its hat to the past with its vintage-inspired body shape and design, it also delivers a bold modern look that stands out anywhere it goes. It's way more than just a tribute to the 1953 Corvette. It's a complete reinvention, a celebration of style and performance that was crafted specifically for today's world. The Kindig CF1 Corvette proves that a car doesn't just have to move you down the road from one place to another. It can also move you emotionally and make you feel things deep inside. It's a timeless design that's been reimagined for a new generation of car lovers with absolutely zero compromises on quality or style. The next car on our list is the hellacious 67 Dodge Coronet. The hellacious 67 Dodge Coronet isn't just any regular car. It's a statement that makes people stop and stare. It's a bold fusion of raw muscle car power, modern engineering technology, and absolutely flawless craftsmanship that you can see in every detail. This amazing build is based on the legendary 1967 Dodge Coronet, but this custom version pushes the boundaries of what any custom car can possibly be. At the heart of this beast is a Hellcat engine that produces mind-blowing horsepower, spine-tingling speed, and the kind of performance that can make even experienced muscle car fans stop dead in their tracks. It's the perfect marriage of vintage classic style and modern high-tech power that works together beautifully. But the magic and excitement doesn't stop under the hood with just the engine. The Coronet's body has been completely transformed and changed with detailed custom work that took many hours to complete. The roofline has been subtly chopped down by 1.5 inches to give it a sleeker and more streamlined profile. Custom bumpers, a handcrafted grille that was made from scratch, and smoothed out body panels give this car a clean, aggressive look that feels both timeless and futuristic at the same time. This powerful car rolls on massive billet specialties wheels that are 20 inches in the front and a stunning 24 inches in the back, and they are wrapped in wide Pirelli tires that grip the road. Together, all of these parts give the Coronet a powerful presence that demands attention wherever it goes. The finishing touches make this car shine even brighter than before. Modern LED lighting, including sleek sequential tone signals that light up one after another, bring cutting-edge technology into the mix, perfectly complementing its muscular and aggressive design. This machine was built specifically to impress people and make them remember it forever. The hellacious 67 Dodge Coronet isn't just a driver's dream car that's fun to drive. It's also a show car that was crafted specifically to steal the spotlight at major automotive events around the country. In fact, it turned heads and got tons of attention at the 2019 SEMA show, which is one of the biggest stages in the car world, proving that Kindig Design doesn't just build regular cars, they create legends that people will remember for years. Up next is a car called Plum Wicked. Plum Wicked is a 1947 Cadillac convertible that has been completely reborn and transformed by the amazing team at Kindig Design. The name Plum Wicked comes from its deep purple paint job, which is a special color that was mixed by Dave Kindig's crew specifically for this car. The purple shade is bold, rich, and completely unforgettable. It's perfect for a car that looks both classy and powerful at the same time. But this classic Cadillac isn't just about good looks and style. Under its shiny and beautiful body hides nearly 1,000 wheel horsepower of pure power. A car that once cruised small town streets just for fun is now a complete beast, built to impress people with both its beauty and its muscle car power. Some people even joke that it's like driving Miss Daisy on steroids, meaning it's an elegant classic car that suddenly became wild and powerful. The project began with just the bare metal shell of a 47 Cadillac with almost everything else removed. But Dave and his team didn't simply restore it back to how it used to be. Instead, they completely reimagined what it could become. The car now sits on a custom Art Morrison chassis that provides strength and precision handling that the original car never had. The rear fenders were widened to fit bigger tires, the body lines were sharpened to look more modern, and the floors were completely rebuilt by hand from scratch. Every single change they made kept the spirit and soul of the original Cadillac alive, but made it sharper, more modern, and more commanding on the road. The paint job is a one-of-a-kind purple shade that seems to glow differently depending on what kind of light is shining on it. The bodywork is absolutely flawless with perfectly straight lines, smooth curves that flow beautifully, and chrome that shines like liquid silver. Even the original Cadillac emblems were shaved off and removed for a much cleaner and more streamlined look. And Dave added his famous flush-fit door handles that sit perfectly flat with the body. Although the wheels on this car are massive and much bigger than the originals, the team kept the original Cadillac fender skirts. This decision blends old-school charm and character with modern power and performance in a really cool way. The real heart and soul of Plum Wicked is its Lingenfelter LS7 engine that's dressed up in a custom matte finish and paired with a high-performance intake system that helps it breathe better. Inside the car, JS Custom Interiors created an absolutely stunning cabin with fine linen leather seats and beige velour carpets that feel soft under your feet. The dashboard still looks like a classic Cadillac from the outside, but it hides modern touches like vintage air conditioning controls, custom digital gauges that show all the important information, and hand-painted with grain details that look amazing. Plum Wicked is perfect proof of what happens when passion and creativity come together in the same place. It shows how an old luxury car can be completely transformed into something totally new and exciting, while still keeping its timeless soul and character that made it special in the first place. For Dave Kindig, this particular car reflects his vision, his incredible skill, and his amazing imagination, turning a regular 1947 Cadillac into a modern legend that people will talk about for years to come. Following that amazing car is another one called the 12 Air. The 12 Air isn't just another custom build that Dave has done. This particular car was a 4.5-year journey of craftsmanship, vision, and absolute perfection in every single detail. It was commissioned by owner Dave Maxwell with one specific goal in mind, to win the Ridley Award at the Detroit Autorama, which is the ultimate prize in custom car building that every builder dreams of winning. And after 25 years of chasing this dream and trying to win it, Dave Kindig finally claimed the trophy and brought it home. The 12 Air is a reimagined 1953 Corvette, but it's not like anything that Chevrolet ever put on the road or even thought about making. It wears a completely hand-formed aluminum body that was shaped from flat sheets of metal into a stunning fastback coupe design. Its sleek roofline flows seamlessly and smoothly into rocket-inspired taillights, giving it a futuristic yet classic feel that looks like it came from a science fiction movie. Under that handcrafted skin lies its true heartbeat and soul, which is a 9.2-liter V12 engine that was custom-built by Racecast Engineering specifically for this car. This engine is like a symphony of 12 cylinders all roaring together with a kind of authority and power that very few cars can ever match or even come close to. Every single inch of this amazing machine shows Dave Kindig's obsession with getting every detail exactly right and perfect. From the F1-inspired suspension system to the one-off wheels that were made just for this car, from the unique grille design to the laser-marked hardware throughout the car, this vehicle is filled with touches and details that you won't find anywhere else in the world. It's the kind of craftsmanship that makes people stare in complete disbelief, wondering how it's even possible to create something this amazing. The significance of this car goes far beyond just its incredible looks and appearance. The 12 Air represents a daring blend of old and new design elements working together perfectly. It's a tribute to the earliest Corvette concepts combined with European-inspired elegance and modern-day engineering brilliance that pushes the boundaries of what's possible. It's a car that doesn't just celebrate Corvette heritage and history, it completely redefines what a Corvette can be and what it means to car enthusiasts everywhere. And when it debuted and was first shown at the 2024 Detroit Autorama, the judges and the crowd immediately knew they were witnessing something truly historic and special. Dave Kindig's 12 didn't just enter the competition hoping to do well. It completely dominated the entire event, bringing home the prestigious Riddler Award and securing its place as one of the most important and significant builds of Dave's entire career. The next car on our list is called Blue Suede Shoes. Nothing screams rock and roll music louder and more clearly than the car called Blue Suede Shoes, and the name itself carries a really special story behind it. The car was built in memory of the customer's father, who was a man who absolutely loved classic rock music more than anything else. And what better tribute and way to honor him than to name the car after the iconic Elvis Presley hit song that shook the world and changed music forever. At its heart and core, Blue Suede Shoes is a 1959 Bic Invicta hardtop that started life as a regular family car. But in the incredibly skilled hands of Dave Kindig and his talented team at Kindig Design, it became something far beyond its original form and purpose. The build process was absolutely massive and took an incredible amount of work. It took 16 to 18 months of non-stop work, with people working on it every single day. Over 13,000 hours of sweat, skill, and pure creativity went into this one single project. And the final price tag for all of this work was a shocking $715,000, which is more money than most people make in many years. But when you actually see the finished result and what they created, you'll completely understand why it cost so much money. This incredible car rides on a custom Art Morrison chassis that's equipped with coilover shocks for a smooth ride, tubular independent front suspension for better handling, and a four-link rear suspension for stability and control. In simple terms that everyone can understand, it's engineered for absolute perfection in every way possible. The ride is smooth, stable, and powerful all at the same time. And when you add in the modern LSA 6.2-liter supercharged engine that produces massive amounts of power and Willwood brakes that can stop the car quickly and safely, you get a classic beauty with the soul and heart of a modern performance machine that can compete with anything on the road today. But the real magic of Blue Suede Shoes isn't just its incredible engineering and performance capabilities. It's all the amazing details that make it special and unique. The interior is a complete work of art that looks like it belongs in a museum. Blue suede and leather are stitched together with hand-cut lacing and detailed with tooled patterns that look like they came from an expensive Italian designer shoe. It's classy, stylish, and completely unforgettable once you see it in person. The original Bic's body was completely reshaped with custom touches everywhere you look and every angle you see it from. The grille was completely redesigned from scratch. The body lines were smoothed and perfected to create flowing curves, and the wheels are something really special and unique. The wheels were custom designed specifically to mimic the look of classic white wall tires, giving the car an old-school vibe and feeling with a modern twist that makes it perfect for today. The owner, whose name is Ron, didn't build this amazing car just to look at it sitting in his garage collecting dust. He built it specifically to enjoy driving it and taking it places. This is actually Ron's second build with Kindig Design, which shows how much he trusts Dave's work, and he takes Blue Suede Shoes everywhere he goes. The last time anyone checked on the car, he had already put over 6,000 miles on the odometer driving it around. And these aren't just short trips around town. This beautiful Bic has been on long-distance tours across the country, proving that it's just as reliable and dependable on the road as it is absolutely breathtaking and stunning at a car show. Blue Suede Shoes has picked up award after award at car shows, earned Best in Show titles at major events, received national recognition from car magazines, and even earned finalist spots for Custom Car of the Year competitions. Wherever this amazing car goes, it leaves people completely speechless and amazed by what they are seeing. But beyond all the trophies it has won, beyond the thousands of hours of labor that went into building it, and beyond the massive price tag that it cost to create, this car represents something much deeper and more meaningful. It's a beautiful mix of personal tribute to a loved one, rock and roll attitude and spirit, and pure craftsmanship that shows what's possible when talented people work together. Up next is the 1964 Cadillac Coupe de Ville that Dave built for someone very special. When you think of cars that are big, bold, and completely unforgettable, very few vehicles can compete with a classic Cadillac. And this particular one proves that point perfectly. The 1964 Cadillac Coupe de Ville, which is known by the name Zero Regrets, is absolutely stunning. This beautiful car stretches more than 18 feet long, making it one of the most powerful looking rides on any road anywhere. But it's not only the massive size that grabs people's attention and makes them stare. This particular Cadillac was completely redesigned and reborn by Dave Kindig and his incredibly talented team at Kindig Design. And the finished result is truly stunning and takes your breath away when you see it. The build process took 12 months of non-stop craftsmanship and hard work, and it was finally completed and finished in 2011. But this wasn't just another regular project for Dave to work on. This car had to be something really special and meaningful. It was built specifically for someone very special and famous. Olympic speed skater Apollo Ono, who is the 8-time Olympic medalist who's known around the world for his incredible speed, his determination to win, and his fearless attitude on the ice. Just like its name suggests, this amazing Cadillac truly has zero regrets about anything. The original frame was cleaned up and strengthened, giving this big cruiser both toughness and incredible style. The old engine that came from the factory was taken out and completely replaced with a fuel-injected Ramjet 502 big block engine connected to a 4L80 transmission that can handle all that power. In plain terms that everyone can easily understand, that means the car is incredibly powerful, completely dependable and reliable, and built to perform amazingly, whether it's shining and getting attention at a car show or cruising smoothly down the road for miles. To handle all that incredible strength and power safely, the team added Wilwood 6-piston 16-inch disc brakes all around, making sure this long and heavy Cadillac could stop just as impressively and quickly as it could take off and accelerate. But the magic and excitement doesn't stop there with just the mechanical parts. The bodywork was completely reimagined for a clean, modern look that flows beautifully. Every single curve and line was smoothed to absolute perfection, giving the car a sleek, almost futuristic presence that looks like it came from a movie. On top of all that amazing work, Dave's team added a custom hood that was made specifically for this car and set the whole thing on 22-inch billet wheels that were designed to look like classic white walls, perfectly blending old-school Cadillac elegance with modern swagger and attitude. The interior was built with Apollo's Olympic journey and career in mind as inspiration for the design. The dashboard is a special tribute to his career, featuring 5 interlocking openings that represent something very meaningful, just like the Olympic rings that symbolize the Olympics. Inside those ring-shaped openings sit Dakota digital gauges that show all the important information, framed by a custom aluminum bezel that's plated in shiny chrome. The rest of the cabin is just as impressive and beautiful as the dashboard. It features a matte finish interior, a high-end sound system for great music, and fine custom touches everywhere you look. It's pure luxury, it's incredible performance, and it's completely personal. It was crafted specifically to match Apollo's unique journey from the ice rink where he won Olympic medals to the open road where he can enjoy driving. When this incredible masterpiece was unveiled and shown for the first time at the SEMA show in 2011, it didn't just sit quietly in the background like some cars do. Instead, it completely stole the spotlight and got all the attention. Fans, builders, and car lovers from everywhere couldn't take their eyes off it and kept staring in amazement. Next amazing car is the 1972 De Tomaso Pantera that Dave completely rebuilt. The 1972 De Tomaso Pantera has long been a legend in the car world, famous for blending sleek Italian style with raw American muscle power in one amazing package. But this particular Pantera was taken even further than the original, rebuilt completely from scratch to fit a tall owner and re-engineered to perform on an entirely new level that most cars can't reach. The first step in this build was completely radical and changed everything. The team scrapped and threw away the original unibody construction and built a custom roadster shop chassis from the ground up. The Pantera's body was then stretched 4 inches longer and widened with every single panel reshaped to match the proportions that would fit the client perfectly. Even the roof was raised by 4 inches, giving the driver all the space and comfort he needed without losing any of the car's exotic style and coolness. Underneath that sleek and beautiful body sits a mid-mounted 5.0-liter Coyote V8 that's naturally aspirated, with a Baller 8-stack injection system roaring out a massive 625 horsepower of pure power. All that incredible power flows through a 6-speed manual transaxle that was borrowed from a 2005 Ford GT, putting all the performance and control right in the driver's hands where it belongs. To keep all that amazing muscle under control and safe, the Pantera rides on inboard cantilever coilovers for the smoothest ride possible. It grips the road with 6-piston brakes up front and 4-piston brakes in the rear for incredible stopping power. The stopping power matches the go power perfectly, exactly how a true supercar should be designed and built. Finished in a bold Mercedes neon green paint that really stands out with a clean black custom interior that looks amazing, the Pantera strikes a perfect balance between aggressive and refined styling. Hidden blinkers and driving lights add to the smooth and clean design, while 21-inch custom wheels give it an unmistakable stance that makes it look powerful and ready to go. This incredible build wasn't just about making the car perform better and go faster. It was about personalization and making it perfect for its owner. It's a one-off supercar that was tailored perfectly for its owner's frame and personal style preferences. And the whole world got to see the full process when it was featured on the TV show Bitchin Rides, showcasing just how far Dave Kindig can push the limits of creativity and engineering. The final result is a Pantera that's no longer just a sports car from the 1970s that sits in museums. It's a modern-day beast that was built to fit like a perfectly tailored glove and roar like a powerful lion. Up next, we have the 2009 Hummer H2S concept that Dave transformed into something incredible. With its wide stance, aggressive styling, and larger-than-life attitude, the 2009 Hummer H2S concept doesn't just roll down the street like a regular car, it completely owns every road it drives on. Packed with a GM LSA crate engine and matched to a 6L98 transmission, this machine was built specifically for raw power and incredible performance. The moment the H2S rolls into view anywhere, it doesn't just arrive at a place, it takes over the entire scene and gets everyone's attention. Its aggressive stance, bold design, and larger-than-life presence make it absolutely impossible to ignore no matter where it goes. Wherever this amazing vehicle travels, all eyes follow it and people stop what they are doing to stare.